strapping round the left knee. Nicely played by Medved. Now, what's the referee going to do this time? It is a penalty. Tripped by Pardo. Penalty for the Soviet Union. And this is how it happened. Medved with one of those sharp turns of his, and the referee absolutely right. Pardo certainly played the man. Medved staying off the pitch as Khudoshilov has the opportunity here to put the Soviet Union one step towards a place in the final. They lead 1-0. 7 minutes before half-time. And Khudoshilov, quite a nerve-wracking moment for a young player, this. So much resting on it, and it was above the goalkeeper's dive. Although Unthu committed himself the right way. It's holding everyone's interest, the semi-final, which was expected really to suit the Soviet Union. Pardo's cross. Oh, the goalkeeper's lost it! A goal for Spain from Losada, and an absolute gift. And it's greeted by whistling and derision for that mistake there by Igor Kutupov. And Losada could hardly believe his luck. And Spain could hardly believe their luck. But they're level. Gorilli. Medved. Way past Pardo. And a good deep cross too. But even U.R.S.S. And he scored! The Soviet Union have gone into the lead. Into the second period of extra time, and Medved, this time, joy for him because it was his deep cross. Even U.R.S.S. perhaps just looking to get it back across the face of the goal, but it was back across the goalkeeper and inside the post. U.R.S.S. was going in case the ball was knocked back towards him. That may have been in even U.R.S.'s mind, but it matters not. Spain 2-1 down and still battling to stay alive. Here's Gay. And it's Goycochea. He scored! In stoppage time at the end of extra time. Incredible! The Spaniards going crazy with delight. I'm sure it was an attempt at a shot from Gay, and it was a perfect pass for Goycochea. But how about this for a composed piece of finishing at the end of 2 hours of pulsating football? To pop. And it's going to be Francis, a substitute who came on towards the end of normal time, with the crowd rather baying at him and trying to distract the young Spaniard, but he beats the distraction and he beats the goalkeeper. 1-0 to Spain. 5 each, of course, and then it goes on into sudden death if the scores are still level then. And Spain have scored. Medved, it's saved by Unthu. Greeted by disbelief from the crowd, and Medved, who has had a night filled with drama so far. Well, the goalkeepers will always move in these penalty shootouts, but it wasn't a very good penalty in truth, and he knows it. But what a nerve-rending situation this is for any player, let alone the boys in the under-19 competition. And Tirado, and he's been thwarted by Kutapov. So each goalkeeper now has made a save, and suddenly for Medved, life becomes bearable again. But for Tirado, another moment of agony. Too close to the goalkeeper. It's still 1-0 in penalties after the 2-2 draw in the actual match. Kudryashov, who scored one penalty in the game itself and scores again, although Unthu was so close to keeping it out. Kudryashov, the same side as his success in the game. But it's 1-1 and still nothing between these two sides. So Pardo. And he sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. A very good penalty indeed. Spain in front again. What a test of temperament. There will be those, believe it or not, who will relish this challenge, and Pardo looks like one of those. It was a very confident penalty indeed. So, Unthu in the firing line again, and it's U.R.S.S. And he sends Unthu the wrong way in turn. And it's all back level again. And we're still no nearer knowing who will play in the final of the World Youth Championship. But we will know in the next few minutes or so, that's for sure. Well, Gay has had a magnificent match. But that would count for North if he was to miss now. That's the pressure on him. And it's under the goalkeeper. Kutapov so close again to making the save. This angle should give us a better view of it. It just squirmed past him. Fortune favoured Gay then, but it's 3-2 to Spain. And the defender Mock has been called forward. Now, he's got quite a kick in his left foot. And it's cleverly done. So the Soviet Union have equalised once more. And Mock outwitting Unthu. To go for Spain, it rests on the captain's shoulders. Fernando. Waits for the signal from the referee, and into the top corner. No real chance for Kutapov then. And Spain have kept their composure. They've managed to stay ahead throughout this penalty shootout. Could hardly have been better placed from Fernando, way above the reach of Kutapov. And now, as Unthu goes through this ritual that he's adopted over the last 2 or 3 penalties of it initially turning to face the crowd through the net, is Tatarchuk. He saved it! Spain are through! And Unthu is off on a run of triumph. The goalkeeper has put his country into the final of the World Youth Championship, and Tatarchuk has to live with the agony of knowing that his failure cost the Soviet Union.
Well, your heart goes out to Vladimir Tatarchuk. It was surely not that final penalty